This young Castro from the Outlaw. This your boy Al Capone. What's that? And this bootleg the Rock Capone from the Dayton family. Baby, this your boy Uncle Luke. What up, y'all? This is E-Shop. Yo, what's up? This your boy C-Murder, and I'm chilling with my boy Scott Beta, and you're listening to the Murder Master Music Show. It's the hottest thing out right now, you heard me? Keep it true.
Check out the motherfucking Murder Master Music Show right here at blogtalkradio.com/Murder Master Music Show. We play nothing but the hardest gangster shit from around the globe. Plus we interview legends and pioneers of this motherfucking rap game. Call the number 714-409-0548. Ain't nobody else paying homage to legends like we are. Fuck the mainstream, bitch.
But just picture being incarcerated, you know what I'm saying, while you're locked down, some fucking jerk comes along, basically takes your identity, and is making millions of dollars off of it. And come to find out, this motherfucker is a corrections officer himself, or was a corrections officer at one time. And he ain't give you shit. How do you deal with that? Let's find out right now with our first guest, well, our only guest tonight, the one and only, the real motherfucker Rick Ross.
And, you know, I'm not going to give up on this guy with my name until it's over, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, that's how I deal with it. You know, I'm like, you know, how can somebody come and rip off your, not only your name, but your background, your look, you know, everything that he could steal from me, he stole it.
Yeah, everything. The only difference is he's about 150 pounds heavier than you, and he's fake as fuck. So, but
exactly.
My thing,
I mean, we from two totally different worlds, and you know, he had the nerve to say I looked like I was on crack, you know, because he's fat and sloppy, and you know, and you know, people were mistaking him for me, and now he feels like he's somebody that he's not.
And what's crazy, Rick, is, you know what I'm saying, has this guy ever addressed you like a man face to face? I mean, I doubt it, but has he ever stepped to you like a man and said, look, man, this is what it is?
Well, first of all, you'd have to be a man to do that.
Yeah.
You know, you can't be no woman and act like a man.
So he's basically
has to act like a woman.
He's got a clit dick between his legs, basically. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? He's a he-she. But, you know, this guy, you know, he runs around. I mean, it's not just him. I mean, a lot of these rappers nowadays are stealing people's ideas and getting away with it. But in your particular situation, when did you first find out about this guy, and what was your initial reaction?
Well, you know, when I was sitting in a bed in my cell, and I was reading a magazine, and one of the young kids who reads magazines all the time ran in my room and said, man, this dude has stolen your name and your livelihood. And so I jumped up and grabbed a magazine and started reading the story, and I was like, wow. You know, it was kind of like a mixed emotion, you know. You saying, here somebody felt enough about you to name himself after you. You know, it'd be like a woman naming her son after you, but this is even worse because this is a person who named himself after you. You know, who felt so highly of you that they want to be you, and you know, enough to tattoo your name on his hands. It was like, wow, you know, this guy felt so much about me, but why didn't he have the respect and the dignity about himself to contact me and ask me was it cool?
Yeah.
Or how did I feel about it?
Exactly. You had to definitely, you know what I'm saying, definitely been like, what the fuck? But what was your reaction? You know, here you are, day in, day out, you're seeing correctional officers. You're having to deal with them within the system. Then you find out that this guy was a correctional officer. I mean, that had to even taken it a step further.
You know, I didn't know when I first read it he was a correctional officer. I'm thinking he's just a street kid. You know, because a lot of street kids like me. You know what I mean? Street kids come inside the penitentiary all the time, and you know, the first old head they want to talk to is me. So, you know, I've had a lot of youngsters to to just want to be around me, want to talk to me, want to pick my brain, I guess, is what you would call it. But when I see this guy here, with his blatant, disrespect for the game and disrespect for everything that has went before him, it's like a couple weeks ago I hear him, somewhere